What's going on? Friday night in the house, okay? Just got out of a spiritual shower. And I was called to hop on. What's happening? Y'all, I'm offering $20 mini reads if you would like to tap in. Just let me know, okay? And I'll put you down on my list. Cash App, PayPal. Give everybody a chance to get in here. Hey guys, welcome everybody. What's going on? I know it's been a while since y'all seen BG this late on a Friday, okay? But yeah, get used to it, okay? Cash App or PayPal, love. My husband will put it in the comment section for you. Yeah, there's the Cash App. All right. All right, Jim. Let me put you down here. All right, y'all. We're gonna get a prayer. I'm gonna burn some Palo Santo, do some cleansing here, okay? And we will hop right into it. Grand Rising, babies. Grand Rising. Beloved ancestor, spirit guides to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Anybody sending anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please block and blind them. I call back our energy and send theirs back with full forgiveness in all forms to the universe at this time. Thank you to the Most High God. All right, y'all, we're going to tap into the current energy and see what's going on here. Do some cleansing here. How y'all feeling up under this Sagittarius new moon? It's like a burst of energy, right? Feeling very creative, crossing all your T's and dotting all your I's, making sure everything's in order. Hey, things like this, right? Making the list and checking it twice, okay? Because Spirit already knows who's been naughty and nice. Something about that, okay? You got the Magician here, Midhaven and Pentacles in reverse. 11:44 on the clock. You said what's a mini read? We just tap in and I just kind of give you a little bit of information and, whatever Spirit has to need you to know. I really don't like put a time on it or anything like that. It's just kind of really what kind of spiritual messages that you need. And give me some clarity. Yeah, if you would like to be put on the list, just let me know and I'll put you down. You can send your payment over to Cash App, PayPal. Okay. All right. Spirit, give me the energy right now for the collective. Yeah. Definitely Chiron and healing. Lots of healing energy going on here with the collective, okay? And then I had the Magician over here manifesting some healing. And this could be healing with your finances. Okay, no problem. I'll be here. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? Because I do put out messages as well. This is not the only thing I do. I also have personal readings that I do and Reiki sessions. You can go over there to the About Me section. Thank you for stopping by. All right, let's see here. Yeah, because somebody here don't got no structure, okay? Somebody is messed around with a karmic community here, okay? And you stayed on your journey. Collective, why do I feel like you are in this energy of you're praying for others? You are wanting other people to get some healing, okay? It's kind of that energy of, listen, I don't want to fight with you. I want you to heal. I want you to be better. I want you to get better, okay? And this is a beautiful energy to be in. Because this is that type of energy where you just want to surrender, right? Tired of fighting the battles. I don't care who's right. I don't care who's wrong. I just want peace, right? Clarity. And you want to focus on your passion. Confrontation in reverse. Introspection. 12th house. You're like, listen, I already know you're my enemy. It's okay. I forgive you. Go and heal. Get yourself together. Because I've already made it to my North Node. And I want you to make it there too, right? Why do I feel like somebody's real irritated and agitated with this type of attitude that you have? Okay, like somebody's very, very angry because collective, you're not triggered, right? You done been through so much. It's just like, okay, I can't go another round of this, right? And y'all know Jupiter is in Cancer and it's in retrograde. So it's like all these negative emotions that people are walking around with. It's like, no, I'm cool. I don't want this. I'm good. Yeah. And having strength. Collective, this is a beautiful energy to be in. I'm gonna be honest, because it's like, you know how you feel tied to something? You take and you untie that rope that you was holding on to with your hands, right? Now your hands ain't bleeding anymore. This is a spirit. I surrender all of this. They can have it. I don't give a shit. I just want to be happy, right? That's what this is. It's very quiet on a Friday night, is it not? Very, very quiet. Because people can't move to calmer waters. They're heartbroken. Because they can't make your tower fall here. And you won't fall for these 7 illusions here, okay? And it is what it is. Okay. The Lover's in reverse. This could be a lover that was trying to come back. Yeah, and this is kind of like that cycle that you always would open back up and open the door. It's the holidays. It's Christmas. You'll let them back in. Collective, you said hell to the no, 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 no. Okay? Something about this. And somebody don't know what to do with this because you're standing on business. That's what this is, right? And immediately when you started standing on business, you come up out of this 5 of Pentacles. Y'all, I just witnessed this. I definitely just witnessed this. This young lady finally put her foot down with her baby's father, right? She's on my timeline. And they have these children and stuff. And it was like a blackmail situation, right? With them. And the young lady was so stressed out. And earlier I was scrolling down my timeline and the young lady said, I just got monetized. She said, it's a blessing. I cannot believe this. Because she had to let that person was a blockage. Y'all see what I'm saying? And now her and her children are going to have the best Christmas ever. You see what I'm saying? Something about you realizing that somebody is a blockage here and you can't open that door back up for them. And this is somebody that's coming back from the past. Family, lovers, friends, but this could be a lover for some of y'all. And this has already happened. And you close this door and it's like, now your blessings can come in. Because y'all, these folks be having attachments. They be having shit attached to them and you don't want that shit, right? My pop called me earlier. And actually I called him when we was talking. And first thing they said was bring some sage. I need you to sage the house. He's like, I feel so bad right now, but it's all the energy that's around him in the building that he lives in, right? So, yeah.
Nah, I seen somebody said something in the comment, but I blocked them. I don't know if you said if you seen it. I done it.
No, I didn't see that. You're so childish. But yeah, something about this person not being able to you closing this door on, okay? They thought you was an elf on the shelf, didn't they, Collective? I'll just save you for later. Yeah, because somebody ain't got no emotions here or never had any emotions, and you're unbothered. You're like, shit, I know you don't give a fuck about me. Okay? But I know you got something attached to your ass, though. Okay? Jim, give me just 1 minute and I got you, okay? Yeah. Cause I feel like you resonate with this. I feel like you left somebody in the dust over here, and you always had this door open. You love somebody's dirty draws, sis, okay? You love them to the core of you. And it's just like, why do I keep on going back to this with you? So then you finally took that and had that courage and that strength to stay in this bliss energy and focus on your bread here. And sis, 2026, I need you to get ready. Because listen now, money gonna be flowing. You're fixing to be sitting in a very, very abundant energy. And that's what you're manifesting right now. You see what I'm saying? But this person, you know in your heart and your soul, can't go with you. You said, I'm the motherfucking divine feminine, and your ass is staying in the south node. And your intuition, you had somebody, probably one of this person's beloved ancestors, come and tell on their ass and let you know, hey, because this person is here to keep you from your divinity and try to destroy whatever you got going on. You could have even been dealing with a dark ass warlock here. Death magic is in reverse. Somebody wanted to come in and have sex with you, sis, in a very lustful energy. Meanwhile, they sending you the evil eye. Here, karmic ass masculine. And this could be somebody, honey, they listen now. Fine as hell. This could be somebody easy on the eyes. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, sis, why'd you let him go? You're like, bitch, listen, he could be fine as he wanna be, but listen, you don't know nothing about that. That spiritual contract right there, okay? I see some women these days that are holding on to men. They're holding on to situations like that. Oh, he's so fine. She's so beautiful. But their soul was lost, right? They ain't nothing in there. They got a thumping gizzard. This motherfucker ain't got no emotions. Look, I'm telling you. And you've been seeing in the reading, sis, he ain't coming in to marry you. He's non-committal. You like, man, listen. But he want to come in. He want to travel toward you. And now all of a sudden you possibly going to be his soulmate and he loves you. Yeah, love spells. He just needs to get you back up under the sheets. That's what that is. Okay? Tell me about this here. Yeah, you said, nah, you ain't finna juggle me. I'm proud of you for releasing this energy. So now your real person can come through. Your real divine counterpart here after closing this cycle out. Something about March is going to be very significant. Are you supposed to be doing some type of traveling? I don't know why I feel like you're going to be called to. Visionary leader, that King of Wands energy, you're going to be called to travel. Oh yeah, Jimmy. Man, say that shit. And see, this could have something to do also with some type of offer here. And you're not going to feel some type of way about taking this offer. I feel like this is going to be very fruitful too. And this is gonna put some people in the Nine of Swords energy. Spirit saying, listen, you have to choose yourself to go get your new beginning. And don't let nobody talk your ass out of this opportunity. Baby, the star card. Don't let nobody talk you out of this opportunity. I don't give a fuck what they say. Oh, that's not a good idea. I don't know why you're gonna do this. Oh, how do you know that's gonna work out? Listen, let your spirits and your spirit guides lead you. Mm-mm. I feel like this right here is gonna be an opportunity of a lifetime, and you've always put yourself on the back burner. 2026. Mm-mm. No. That's over with, baby. That's over with. Alright. What else do you need to know here before we close this out here? Wisdom. Moving to calmer waters. Right into a whole nother offer. Mm-hmm. Period. And there's going to be some people in the Five of Swords energy. Mm-hmm. Oh, child. Yeah, good news is coming. Ace of Cups, baby. Yeah, listen now. Tell me about this mother figure I keep picking up on. Is it a grandmother, a stepmother, a I don't know, but I'm picking up on a mother figure here. You said your sister. How is your relationship with your sister? Did she cross over? She's here, and she wants to know. She wants you to know that she's sorry and that she loves you dearly, and she knows that she can't change what happened. Confirmation with you guys. Um, but she needs for you to start choosing yourself and believing in yourself. And she wants you to know that she's one of your protectors. She's telling me to tell you that she couldn't change the past, but she can help push you forward toward your future. She's saying that you have great talents. Hey, hey, Jackson. Welcome. Whew. She has very, very heavy, like, she gives off real Lilith energy. Okay? And I don't know if you know too much about Lilith, but Lilith was like the black sheep where, she went off and did what she wanted to do. Okay? Um, your sister gives off that type of energy. A lot of people thought that Lilith was evil, but Lilith just didn't take no shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she wasn't gonna conform and be put in everybody's box here. She's saying, sis, you know the torch has been passed down to you. That's a heavy crown that you're having to carry. Tell me about the Bronx, New York. Pay close attention. Something ain't right. And your sister's been trying to nudge you with something here. But she said where y'all had such a bad ending and a bad relationship, it's like you're not paying attention to the warnings. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and want to say you got this, okay? Your sister is saying that she loves you very much and she wants you to stay strong for the family. Sorry, y'all, I'm getting a little emotional. This is she needed you to know that she's really, really sorry. So now she could cross over. But she had to get to you somehow to give you the messages, talk to you. Is she said that tell mom that she loves her. Um, that she didn't mean to disappoint anybody. I don't know how your sister passed, but she feels like a huge disappointment to your mother and you, and she feels like she let everybody down. Y'all must step away just for a minute, okay? I'm gonna go get some fresh air. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, y'all. Sorry. You're welcome. You're welcome, love. I had to step out and get some fresh air. Whoo, girl, your sister has some strong energy. And I hope that that makes you feel a lot better and gives you some clarity right here before Christmas, you know. Oh, sorry, my husband. Hold on. He touched the wrong one. Okay, y'all heard my chat has stopped completely. Okay. Okay, y'all. Whoo. Yeah, honey, you deleted the wrong comments.
Yeah,
Did you take them? Did you go back and fix it?
yes, ma'am.
All right. Y'all, give me just 1 second.
I
Okay.
blocked her by accident and I undeleted her.
Okay. Sorry about that, love. Y'all, I'm gonna hit this bell real quick, okay? Okay. Somebody is in here. You're stressed out. Say something. Talk to me. I can feel it right here. Okay. There's there's something you need to tell me. What's going on?
I thought it was just me. I was gonna wait till you got off live.
No. Collective, it's a good time to get things. I mean, what is it that you need to know? Yeah, okay. Jackson, what's the problem? Mm-hmm. Well, listen, I'm gonna give you a little assignment, okay? I want you to get you a pen and paper, okay? And I want you to write down what's stressing you out right now, okay? And I want you to release this. In this letter, I want you to write down, I release A, B, C, or D. Write a whole list. Then I want you to roll it away from you and I want you to burn it. Because we're in this new moon in Sagittarius. You don't need to take this type of energy with you going into 2026, right? Because anything you're stressed about, you're pushing away. Finances, bills, um, family issues. Maybe there's a conversation that needs to be had. Whatever it is, right? Write that shit down and release it. And don't take it with you, okay? Because I can feel the stress right here. I mean, it's something serious. All right there. Go take you a hot Epsom salt bath and yeah, release all of that stress down in that water and drain the bathtub and there you go. Okay? Just lay in it for about 15, 20 minutes. Say a prayer. Release all that energy. Call your power back and leave it there. Leave it in that water and that's it. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I'm gonna tell you what you're going through. You're coming up out of survival mode. And you're so used to the hustle and bustle and things is working out and it's like, hold on. I got all these blessings coming in. But where you been let down so much, you're sitting here saying, okay. I think my husband can explain this a little better to you. Cause it's like things is going so good, you're waiting for something to come in and fuck it up. Like, no, we don't want to do that. Mm-hmm. Because it could be like something that happened in your past, right? And it's like, okay, some type of trauma that you still haven't released, right? Mm-hmm. And look, didn't you just say that you was new here? Gotta let it flow. Gotta let life flow, right? If everything is going good, shit, say a prayer and be like, God, thank you. Thank you for the small blessings, the big blessings, everything that's gone. Cause I can't take this shit with me. I'm ready to move forward, right? It's really, really important. See? Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's the holidays, it's Christmas time. Don't put that pressure on you, sis. Listen, them kids know mama works hard, mama's doing everything that she can do. Cause I used to be you, man. Listen, a week before Christmas, I was just like, it was a madhouse. I'm going here, I'm going there, I'm doing this. I'm his, mine, theirs, ours. I got grown kids now. His, mine, theirs, and ours. And it was like, man, I gotta make sure everything is perfect. No, you don't. No, you don't. Cause you know what? Them kids, just the fact that they see mama's there, that's good enough. And mama's doing everything that she can do. You know? And there's so many single parents out there right now saying, well, I get one more paycheck before Christmas. And a lot of people just got their last paycheck today before Christmas, right? And some people are getting their Christmas bonuses and stuff. And it's like, well, shit, that Christmas bonus got to go on rent. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like, let's make sure that all of our responsibilities is taken care of and not go bankrupt over here trying to put a field a tree up because that's what everybody else is doing and doing this. You see what I'm saying? Let's not stress ourselves out and be in that type of energy. Like real shit. Cause you know how many people is literally maxing out credit cards right now, and Christmas is on the 25th, and rent's due on the 1st, and it's like, okay, what are we doing here? Groceries are expensive. People are out of jobs, and it's a lot of life decisions being made. My nose is itching. That's confirmation. You got a grandmother. She's saying, "Child, let it go." Something about remembering back in your childhood is gonna be very significant for you. Mm. Mm-hmm. I've been there. Yeah, my youngest son, he had behavior issues going into kindergarten, and it was hard to hold down the job whenever he first started school because every time I turned around, the school was calling and I was having to go. I had to take him to the mental health and get him evaluated and do this and do that, and you know what I'm saying. And it's a full time job dealing with a child who's got bad behavior issues like that, and that's a lot. And then you being the single parent, having to always show up and be there and things like that. Yeah, that's real tough. I knew, girl, I was stressed out. I was stressed the fuck out. I'm like, uh, what are we gonna do here? Okay, I get that too. I understand. I don't know. I was just told to give you that message. Something about whenever you was a child and grandma, she was something about the way grandma ran her household is going to be very significant for you. Something about running a strict shift, taking care of business, and she knew she couldn't make everybody happy at the end of the day, so she just did what she could do, and then that's that on that, right? Hey, babies, you see what I'm saying? Maybe like pulling that strength from her spirit, and also I wanna give you a couple things right about your son's behavior and what I went through. Um, I know whenever they called me and we was having all of these issues with his behavior and what was going on, I went in there and I talked to the specialist and the doctor, right? And I'm like, well, how do I handle him whenever he starts having these fits and acting up because he had ADHD real bad? So I only had his attention for like 1.2 seconds. So it's like I went in there and I was asking them like, listen, how can I handle this? Because when a child has behavior issues like that, physically whooping them doesn't help, right? You want to get to the root of the problem, right? And when my son would start acting up, they said just let him have his fit, right? And then go back to it, right? Whenever he calms down and explain to him why he got in trouble, but get direct to the point. And then let him express himself to you. Like, what made you so angry? Why was you showing out like that? Does that make sense? And it was like the more that I let my son express himself and why he got so angry and stuff like that, his temper tantrums and showing out and stuff like that really cooled off a whole lot because then he got to a point where he felt like he was being heard. Cause I just let his ass show out, right? And yeah. So it was like whenever he get done, I'm like, okay, are you doing? Let's see what's going on, right? Talk to me. And when I done that, yeah, you said my mother told me that my grandmother was very abusive and they were poor, very poor. Hmm. But I hope that that little piece of advice will help, especially with him being four, because like right now he's like a little sponge. He is soaking in all the energy around him. And it's like, let him express himself, right? Say, son, what's wrong? Once he gets done acting up and stuff, say, come over here and you're not in trouble. Tell mama what's wrong so I can fix it, right? And just sit with them, because I know that helped my son a whole lot. It really did. And then he had so much energy. He just wanted to go, 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 go. And then I finally put him in football. And that really, really helped his ADHD and him calming down. And also, it helped him transmute that energy that he had rolling through his little body. Because I'm telling you, he was running circles around my ass. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'm over here and I'm stressed the fuck out and I'm tired and everything. Honey, listen, when I put him in football, that was it. That grabbed his attention and he loves it. And that helped him a whole lot because he was so angry about situations and circumstances and things like this, right? Um, and him being out there on that field, yeah. Eventually, he started growing out of those angry fits and stuff like that. I'm wondering if mom is just upset because your grandma, yeah. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Have you tried the drawing pictures and things like that? Tell him like to draw you a picture. Tell mama what's wrong. To express himself like that as well. That possibly could help as well. There's something else too. Um, you can burn lavender incense and also give him a bath and like lavender baby soap. Um, and that'll help him calm down. That might even help him calm down to a point where he can actually speak clearly as well. But yeah, something about calming the environment down as well. Yeah, it's a generational curse because I kind of feel like, okay, was grandma stern or was she abusive? Because there's a difference. Like my grandmother, there was just she was. How some grandparents did, like they were in their house like strict military type shit. You didn't get no warning, right? Type shit. And some people would call them, abusive, but is that really what it was? Or she just upset because she didn't get her way? I mean, because that's wild that she come through with a message saying, Remember how I used to run my household? She was strict. She didn't let shit fly.
That's part of being abusive.
You say what?
I said that's a part of being abusive.
Mm-hmm.
Being
Cause
strict.
yeah, cause she was being strict.
Granny put hands on her.
Yeah, listen, that's what I was talking about though. You know, some of these beloved ancestors coming to sit at the table that wasn't very nice, okay? And it's like they're coming through here and they're like, nah, we gonna straight some shit out here. The other day I was like, oh, now I see why 2026 is about to be like cracking the whip type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like getting on that horse and moving because there ain't no you're finna get over. You're not fixing to get over on somebody or anything else because everybody's under so much pressure already, right? So that's why I say like people need to really be careful playing with folks because right now a lot of people's under a lot of pressure, especially when it comes to their home and their bills and putting food on the table and their kids and taking care of things. Like you sleep want to stay out of people's way right now because it's not people are unhinged. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, try the lavender. Like they've got lavender baby wash. Sis, I'm telling you. Or some lavender incense. Or lavender damn initial oils. You know the little things that just got the yeah. You can use those. My homegirl, she got 5 kids, right? And then my kids. So we was all at the house. We couldn't get the kids to lay down for shit. So I went in there and I got some lavender incense and I had them I laid in the living room. Everybody was laid out in the living room trying to get them to lay down and watch a movie. So I come in there and I snuck in there and I lit a lavender incense. Shit, by the time the movie was barely starting, I walk up out of there. I come back. That incense probably about this long, y'all. Them kids was knocked the fuck out. I was like, oh, okay. This is and it was summertime too. Cause we just got done grilling. We done went to the creek. I mean, you thought them kids would have laid the fuck down somewhere. Okay. We're over here, we done cleaned the kitchen up. We tired as hell. And I was like, sis, these kids gonna lay down. We're gonna get them to lay down. Everybody done had their baths. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. I mean, and you think 10 kids? Yeah. So yeah, we everybody done had their bath. They done been in water. You know, normally water makes them tired. I don't know what the hell was going on, but baby, I lit that incense. Midway through that incense burning, everybody was asleep. I was like, yes, finally. And we went out there and we was sitting around the bonfire. I was like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired. Listen now. Taking all these damn kids to the creek and grilling out and doing all this stuff, you know. But it was good times making memories, right? And that's the biggest thing. Yeah, 10 kids is a lot, right? So you know grandmama had to run a strict shift. There was 10 of them. I remember my grandmother, she had 13. And they lived in like a brick building, and in the front was an antique store, and they had it blocked off with a curtain, literally. And she had a wood burning stove back there. There was beds back there. She cooked back there. She washed clothes back there. Everything. Um, and I still there's some pictures of all of us sitting there, right? And there was a lot of us, a whole lot. And plus, she had 13 kids, so everybody had their own kids, and yeah, it was a lot. And I remember my grandmother, she was kind of mean. I ain't gonna lie, my grandma was mean. But I guess after having all them damn children, and you gotta cook for them and bathe them, and all of this other stuff, yeah, that's a lot of stress. Y'all, this energy's heavy up in this thing. It's 12:37. Y'all, I don't know how long I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna give y'all a few, maybe a message, maybe two. I don't know what spirit, whatever spirit's coming through with here. Okay, and then I'm gonna catch y'all in the late AM. Okay, maybe even the PM tomorrow. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, beloved, what you got for the collective? We on. I done been here an hour already. I ain't, man, time is flying. Yo, does anybody else feel like December just kind of like stepped in and boom, and now it's gone? Cause like I was telling my husband this morning, I said it's already Friday. Hey, babies. I was like, it's already Friday. What? Where is it? It's already the 20th, y'all, of December. We 5 days away from Christmas. It's like this shit just ran up on us and smacked us, and now it's gone, right? I'm like, and the rat's trying to eat up all the fruit, okay? Somebody could be waiting on some kind of meal or certified meal or something, and something is not coming. Somebody's foundation is in reverse. What did I say about folks getting their house in order? Or somebody sent a letter to an old house that you lived in and it got sent back here. And they could be telling you about these rats trying to steal your bread. Also, y'all know the rat is the horse's enemy. So there could be 5 people here that's about to face a whole lot of towers going into 2026 here. Yeah, that's 5 people. Let's see. June or July. June 23rd could be significant. July 23rd could be significant. Oh yeah, you got this, love. You got this. Something about June the 19th or July 27th or July the 23rd. Them dates could be very significant. Divine timing's coming in. 2 spirit guides letting somebody know. Like, listen, they're fixing to hit a hell of a mountain here. Somebody could live in the mountains. You could be seeing deers. That could be very significant. You could be seeing owls wherever you're at as well. This could be a passed on loved one that's coming toward you too as well. And it's like they're the compass for you. They're trying to show you where you need to go. Okay? Hey, no, it's all good, sis. Listen, hey, I know that energy. That's why whenever you come in, you're like, I'm new here, and you was telling me how you're a single mom. Hey, I've been there. And man, kids, they don't know about them kids with them damn behavior issues. Shit, they be stressing you out and running you crazy. And you over here, and it's hard. It's hard to tell. Especially whenever you're like going and you're doing things by yourself with that child and you're trying to like get to the root of the problem. Yeah. Cause see, also too, that's why it's important to release the hurt that you went through. Cause that kid can feel what you've been through and what and you know how you feel. Making that environment as peaceful as possible is really, really important. Because that also irritates the child's behavior. A lot of people don't know that. But when you are raised up in a very, very chaotic environment, that will definitely push their behavior to where they're very uh, anxious and argumentative and wanting to fight because whatever they're seeing, they're gonna do, right? So it's like, okay, well, let me sit you down and let's talk about this. Okay, let's calm things down. Cause see, I feel like that was what was going on with my youngest. Whenever he was a baby, his father was an alcoholic and he was beating on me and he was just a baby. He was in diapers, right? So I tried to get away before he was old enough to witness what his sister and his brother witnessed. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, it's really, really important. That's why I tell people, like, man, listen, you affect your kids staying in abusive situations with family, friends, lovers, work, what, because that affects the kids. All that affects the children, right? And you staying in those types of situations, definitely that pours off onto the kids. And they don't know this, right? Because back then, that's what our parents done. They stayed in situations. Hell, we got parents married today that hate each other. Have you ever been around an old couple and you look and you're like, hey, they be stressing me out, y'all. These damn old people that stay together and you get around them, they be stressing me out. I'm like, I can't do this. Yeah, they're so toxic. And it's like, but you know they ain't gonna leave each other. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You said some hurts are divine protection or else the poisonous mind changes body fluids in a person to be poisonous. Once you mingle with that person, your death is confirmed. I don't know how to feel about that. Because I feel like people can get out of poisonous situations where their mind was poisoned. I've watched people save themselves. And they was intertwined with that shit for 20 plus years, right? And I've seen them get up out of that situation and they actually changed their life and life ended up being better for them. And hell, the person that they left is still alive. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like, yeah. And it's sad because I've watched one person move on and really elevate their life. and the other person, I've watched them move on and go destroy somebody else's life and then go destroy somebody else's life. It's like it's a pattern. Like everybody they encounter, they try to destroy, and it's like at some point, when does that demon or whatever the fuck it is, when do they come and put a stop to that, right? It's like, motherfucker, are you even human at this point? Because the way that you run rampant through here and constantly hurt, and things like that, it's really strange. There was a thing that I shared the other that just a little bit ago on my from my TikTok to my Facebook, and I feel like that was true. A person that intentionally comes in to trigger you, she said, I feel like it's a demon. Like they're on demon time. Cause you like intentionally come in to trigger somebody, and it's like, what's your purpose? And that's where the collective is healed so much. We have found a sense of peace within us that another person's chaos don't fuck with our peace, right? You ain't finna trigger me, because if anything, you're gonna push me further away faster. Because I'm gonna sit here and say, oh, okay. Because see, I've seen a demon like that before, right? And I feel like that's what's going on with people. They don't know that button to push with you anymore. I hope that's making sense how I'm breaking that down. Yeah, they don't that trigger doesn't work anymore. They can't push that button, and somebody's so angry with this, and it's like, sis, bro, go heal. Just go get some healing. Go love on your inner child. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause it's I don't understand how people wake up on that type of time. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Cause we always talk about how everybody's been on their own journey, right? And I've had clients come and say, VG, I've been attacked for 2 years. I've been attacked for 5 years. I've been attacked for 8 years, right? But how do you tell somebody's been under attack for 20 plus years and they still watch somebody just walk around and demonize and on demon time and doing whatever the fuck they do to people, right? And just prance around in the world. And it's like, that will make you lose hope, right? And it's like, that does make you question things. And the only thing that I can sum it up to is timing. People get their karma in certain timing. And that's why I say something about astrology and numerology. It's really important because, like, they run rampant during the Mercury retrogrades, right? But after that, them towers start smacking hard. And I truly do believe that some of these people, that's what's going on around them because the people they love is getting their karma. Okay? And it's like, but spirit, when are they going to get it? But it's like that's what's happening with a lot of these situations. And it's hard to tell a client that's been attacked for 20 plus years, well, something's going to come around. This is going to happen. That's going to happen. When, do you know what they've been through? And these people been living their own life and everything has just been so great. And They've been prospering over here. And meanwhile, all this shit this person's been through, right? It just makes it will put somebody in the energy of like questioning everything. That's why I tell y'all, let that shit go. Let that shit go. Cause you can't change what they doing or what they're doing right now. You can't change it. Only thing you can do is not entertain it, right? And back away from it and block, delete, and cut people off. And not keep entertaining that same shit, especially if it's been going on for that long period of time. Okay? That's very, very important because at some point, now here we are, and it's like, why am I still entertaining your shit after 20 plus years? Get your ass away from me. Do you see what I'm saying? Because these situations will turn into the first 48 and snapped. Mm-hmm. Oh, you moved from Detroit? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's some real shit. Yeah, they're not. Some people are literally y'all put here to be a karmic lesson. They will never they're put here to show you what it looks like when you don't evolve. And that's something else that I had to figure out too because I'm sitting here and I'm looking and I'm like, this motherfucker done been how many more passes y'all gonna give this what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? At this point, I'm cussing now because I'm like, what the fuck? How many more fucking passes this motherfucker get? But then I look around him and I'm like, damn. Okay, Spirit, I'm seeing clearly what's going on here. Because clearly somebody else's people is getting all their karma and they're sitting here and they're in all this pain. Every time I turn around, I'm hearing such and such passed. Such and such passed. Oh, this person got put, it was in a car wreck. This happened over this person, they're at the hospital. And y'all, they're all connected to this one person. So then I started like, well, I'm like, oh, so all your people getting your karma. You're losing all your people every time you turn around. Y'all, I ain't never seen somebody have to go to so many funerals. I'm like, what the? That's whenever I started understanding the cursed bloodline. Some of these people has cursed their bloodline, and now their people is getting their karma. Have you ever started dealing with somebody and you started getting their karma? Your fucking whole life just started falling apart, and you're sitting here, you're like, hold up, Spirit, what just happened here? Hold on, wait a minute. Why am I being chastised? Yeah. Cause whoever you connected to got some shit they need to clean up. And you like, whoa, hold on. Uh-uh. So now you gotta protect yourself extra because it's like you didn't even know what was going on with somebody over here before they met you. And they got all this piled up debt over here, right? That you didn't know nothing about. That's why I say people need to get their houses in order now. You need to be paying attention to what is going on. Cause it's like if we ain't on the same page and all your ass is all you're doing is lying and manipulating and everything else. Nah, we can't have that. Cause everybody gotta be on the same motherfucking page collective. That's really, really important. Okay. But I don't know why I felt like how I needed to break that down because I've had clients come to me and y'all, they've been attacked 50 years. How did, I mean, what you're sitting here and you're like, but then the people around them, they have illnesses, real bad illnesses to the point where they're laying in a bed and they can't even feed themselves type shit. And then they'll start explaining to me and I'm like, well, that's why they're in the shape they're in, right? Something about this. Something about hitting people's health is going to be very significant as well. I don't know. That could have been for like your family or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's like carrying that karmic cycle over and over and over again with relationships. It's like who wants to keep on doing that? And y'all, it's so crazy because I was scrolling on my internet, and this woman, she's 55, right? Older woman, doing pretty good for herself, but don't ever want to be in a relationship again because she's like we was married and we was building, and she was like, we got this nice place, the nice car, and done this and done that. She was like, and then all of a sudden he didn't want to work. He just left. He was ready to go do something else. Left her in like $270,000 worth of debt, bankruptcy, and she had to pull herself back together. How do you tell a 55-year-old woman that she gonna find love again after that type of trauma? You know what I'm saying? It's like so many people are afraid to be in marriages and relationships and building because I'm gonna tell y'all why. You gotta find a motherfucker with a real backbone. Not a motherfucker can spit game. Not a motherfucker can tell you this. You need action. They got to be about that action because it's like, okay, if I'm making the initiative to help you build and we're doing this, you need to make the initiative to do the same thing, right? And there's so many people that's afraid to do this right now and make this move and make that commitment because she's like, why would I let a man up here in my house again? You want to talk about traumatized? Poor, I mean, 55. How? And there's so many people that's walking around that truly don't believe in love anymore because they was drained so bad by this other person. That's why we say, listen, stay single for a while, heal. So that next person that could possibly slide in the door ain't gonna get the backlash of the last one, right? That's why we say take your time. Don't be rushing into things and don't be trying to figure this out and figure that out now. Take some time for yourself and heal. So the next person that can come in, they can be your best friend. They can be your lover. They can be that provider, and y'all build that dream together, right? But that's the problem, y'all. Everybody's so in a rush to do things. And it's like slow the fuck down. And that's where these towers is coming in for a lot of these karmics because they wanted to hurry up and get it. Hurry up, hurry up. I got to do this. I got to do that. And now all of a sudden, here you are. Mm hmm. Mm hmm. Mm hmm. Y'all, my husband silly. Mm hmm. So this is something if you're single out here in the world, I need you to keep in mind some of the people that you're encountering. Listen now, that they done been ripped down through there and fucked up bankruptcy. That listen now, Had to rebuild, all of that stuff, okay? And you're coming into a situation where somebody might not be so kind and may not be so giving and may not be so fucking soft, right? And you sit here and you're like, okay, hold on. Get to know somebody's childhood, figure out what the fuck happened to them, okay? Because they just might come off like that. Like, okay, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? What's happening here, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I hope you are a teacher somewhere about astrology because I love learning about astrology. I think that it's amazing how it aligns with so many things. Uh-huh. Yeah, nature speaks to you, baby. Listen now. Have you ever just went and sit outside on a sunny day and just listen to the birds and laid in the grass, baby? Listen, you can hear everything. I can hear the cosmos and the universe just talking, and I'm like, ooh, child. Yeah. You said stay woke, all money is good. Yeah. Uh huh. Oh, you meant to say isn't? Yeah, all money ain't good money. I speak say because, yeah, sis, listen, I'm from the streets. Hell no, all money ain't good money. I don't want no curse bag of money. I don't give a fuck what the next person has. I don't give a fuck how big their house is. I don't give a fuck how many bedrooms they got. I don't give a fuck how nice their cars is. I don't give a fuck that motherfucker flies over Venus. Okay, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Uh, what we not doing is intertwining with shit that ain't no good for us. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Cause see, if you do anything for money, then that means that hey, listen, you can't be trusted. Hold on. That's why a lot of y'all's family and friends and ex lovers and shit like this, that's why they can't come around you because a lot of them is probably ducking and dodging the feds and all types of shit and trying to stay away because y'all, they done wrote a check they ass can't cash now. And it's like, oh yeah, we ain't seen such and such. Yeah, they don't even come around here no more. Yeah, I bet you they don't. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Yeah, because I was watching one of my astrologers and she was talking about how the Aquarius, if certain placements, they was gonna have great love in their life this year and great like money opportunities and different things and also for the Leos as well. So it's karmic cycles wrapping up and and like you said, back in 2022, it was affected the Leo moons. Okay. You said the next victim is the Libra moon signs and Aries moon. Gotcha. That's why I be telling people, go get you a birth chart reading. And listen, get you a trusted astrologer that can give you these placements about your love life, about um your career, your past, your parents. Like your moon sign is like your mother's wounds, right? And you see that Leo moon is being affected, right? So that's about the mother wounds. The moon sign is about the mother wounds. Mm-hmm. So Jackson, you said that you're a Cancer. Oh wow. You're the day after, yeah, somebody I know. She's 623. And honey, listen, she's so damn emotional. Mm-hmm. But go look at your moon sign. Do you got a water moon too? Because Cancer is the mother of the zodiac, right? So y'all tend to, you always want to mother everybody. And y'all be trying to fix everybody. You can't fix everybody, don't want to be fixed. Let me check something real quick. So you said you're a Cancer sun and moon. Yeah, you feeling this shit deep. See, I said something about that in the fire sign reading today. I was like, you could be like a fire sign, but you got Cancer highly aspected in your chart, like in the moon sign, and you're like feeling things so fucking deep. But see, with that Libra rising, that kind of brings in that balance, but certain occasions, indecision for you. It's just kind of like, okay, what do I need to look at here? What do I need to do here? Because it's like emotions over here just going up and down with that Cancer moon, right? But then you got that Libra energy that's indecisive. So between the emotions and being indecisive, you are sitting here and just it's like fighting back and forth. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So staying balanced is really, really important. Like grounding yourself is really, really important. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank y'all so much. I greatly appreciate it. 111 on the clock. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. And the Aries moon is very feisty, and their emotions is like either highs or lows. But it really depends on their healing as well. I dated somebody with the Aries moon, and let me just I didn't know one day to the next what kind of type of shit was gonna go on because that person was a water sign, but they had a fire moon sign. Yeah, it was like love deep but non-committal type shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, well, because whenever I said I was gonna leave, this person was like, No, but I love you. I'm like, but you're non-committal. Like, the whole village got your attention. What the fuck is Yeah, it was. Hey, that right there was a very very traumatic. What they say? You meet your twin flame. Yeah, that twin flame. Child, changed my whole perspective of life and everything. Like it was really really strange. And then what about your people that was born in a Mercury retrograde as well? That's like born in a karmic cycle, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be adding up to kind of like born in a karmic cycle if you're born in a Mercury retrograde? That's why I say, y'all, when you get to reading into the chart and start learning certain things, some of us find out like we was born in a whole karmic cycle, or our parents was in a karmic cycle, or this was going on, right? I'm telling you, I'm like, yeah, mm-hmm. And see, that's the thing is like, if you like to stay in your head like that, creativity, writing, yoga, going to the gym, transmuting that energy. You see what I'm saying? And really tapping into your creativity. So, do you see how Jackson I was talking about? Okay, mom's a Cancer moon over here. Okay, and you are really like your emotions. You got to keep your emotions in check so this child don't pick up on what's happening with mom, cause he gonna feed off your emotions. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they say that Libras do if they're doing wrong, they do get 10 times the karma because they're supposed to know better anyways. hmm that's like having that certain placement with that Saturn and Libra. You got to be real careful because you got to stay on the up and up. What? Who was it? Oh boy, he said if you was born on in April, don't be out breaking the law. Okay, he said because that's four, that's law. That's what it represents. So don't be out here breaking the law. So when you say Aries, that's the fourth month. Four represents law and order. Yeah, GG 33. He said, listen, if you're Aries, he said you was born in the fourth month, don't be out here breaking the law, okay? Because you are not going to get away with it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, see, let me tell you something. Do you know what's so wild about this situation, Jackson? Is my younger son is a Cancer, okay? And listen now, them water sign babies ain't nothing to be playing with because they know shit. That's why like he bounces off your energy. So when I started learning how to deal with my son's emotions and him doing that, it really helped him. And I started learning how, okay, I got to calm down. Because, see, the more that I get rowdy, the more he going to get rowdy, right? So it was like, oh, okay. So that's what's happening. And then also he's feeling things so deep. A Scorpio child, they feel things so deep anyways. That's why I said something about drawing. Tell him to draw mama a picture. Tell me how you feel. Draw me a picture of what's going on, right? Because he could be having bad dreams too. That could be very significant. And it alters his mood whenever he wakes up and he's irritated. Mm. I'm trying. Listen, both of y'all water signs. Yeah, I could just imagine. Yeah. That's a lot going on with two water signs in there. Y'all emotional as hell. Y'all probably shit, there's probably times where you sit there and you're rocking and crying and he's rocking and crying with you type shit. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. They say that they're also slow to get revenge. Like they are very, very calculated type, revenge. I heard they wait years and years until they strike. And whenever they sting, they're gonna sting and you about to feel their ass. Mm-hmm. Y'all really be on some weird type of time. What time is it? Listen, normally VG in bed. Okay. Yeah, it's 1:20. No, not at all. No, not over here on my channel. You ain't gonna scare nobody. Listen now. Everybody over here is uh experience certain things and yeah. Trust me, that's why they're here. This side of YouTube with me is not the like the other side. It's way different, right? This is the woke side. Where we know about dimensions and astrology and numerology and how all this correlates together with the tarot cards and yeah, we definitely we get the other side of things.
And I'm the dark side. Oh shit. That's what you say.
Look, so yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. And now it's fixing to go out of Pisces, And it's like, oh, hold on. And what isn't it going into Aries? Saturn's going into Aries. It's going out of Pisces and going into Aries. Isn't that supposed to be going on like around February? Well, February 17th? And then also we're in the age of Aquarius as well. That's another thing. That's about groups of people coming together and wrapping some shit up, right? And helping justice come in something serious. That's that big justice energy right there. That's why I say people need to get their house in order, because it's like you want to make sure that you're on the right side of things. Well, and what I mean by getting your house in order, not only deep cleaning, but spiritually get your house in order, right? Start making sure your house is your sanction, your place of peace. Make sure that whenever it's time to go home, that you're not in the energy of fuck, I don't want to go back here. Do you know what I'm saying? That type of energy. You want to make sure the people, places, and things around is at peace. Yes. And that's why one of the astrologers was talking about people's intuition was not going to be very good, because because Aries rules the head, and it's going to be a lot of medical problems. Yeah, and their mind ain't going to be right. That's why it's correlating with everything, the messages I've been getting, right? And which that makes a lot of sense, because if people's mind ain't already right now, and they walking around, okay, playing the stuff they ain't got no business playing in, you could just imagine what the hell happens whenever Saturn goes into Aries. These motherfuckers gonna walk around, they gonna the hamster ain't even gonna be there. You remember how I said the hamster's laying down? At this point, the hamster's not even gonna be there. Hey babies, what's going on? That hamster trying to find his way back to his mama. Y'all gonna see people out here not knowing what the fuck, if they going or coming. I'm telling y'all, cause we already seeing it, right? I know the collective is, anyways. But yeah, it's about to get really, really bad. And that would make sense, like you said, with the head problems, probably brain, mental illnesses, things like this, medical conditions. You're going to see a lot more of that, all of this stuff kicking in. So it's like, and it's wild that, we're breaking it down like this, right? Because I had said something about it's okay to go check yourself in, go get some help, because with Saturn going out of Pisces and into Aries, is that the warning I've been giving the whole time? Go on and go get you some mental health. Go on and go get you some help where your mind ain't gone. But we got people out here in denial. Make sense, right? So family, I love y'all. I'm about to go to bed. Okay, I'm tired. Yeah. Eat your green vegetables, eat your fruits. Okay. Take your vitamins. Y'all listen. do spiritual cleansing, hygiene, okay? Uh, make sure you're doing your own mental health checkup with yourself, okay? Um, y'all, it's really, really important. Yeah. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, these months, they're about to be crazy. Hmm. Yeah. I heard you think there's zombies out here now. You're welcome. Shit, thank you. I listen. You see how excited I got when I got somebody in here that about astrology. Like that fucking excites me because it's like I want to go in there because you can make it make sense with the messages I've been getting. Because I'm like, why the fuck I've been telling y'all to go get some help? Well, let's see. Saturn going out of Pisces into Aries, which Aries rules the head. Medical conditions. No wonder I've been telling these motherfuckers go get some help. Cause you gonna need it because your mind ain't gonna be right, right? Yeah. And you could just imagine, right? Yeah. I don't know, but she listen, sometimes if you need to go and you need to get some help, man, if people are gonna be walking around mindless, look at all these people that they're codependent and their mind already gone. That's why I noticed the sobriety level of recovery has gotten very, very high in 2025. A lot of people has gotten sober. And that's an amazing thing. But you still got other people out here that just, they're just cuckoo, right? Y'all, I want to leave y'all with this. Are these the same people that are just not meant to evolve? I'm just saying. Is this their contract? Is this their assignment? Was they was put here to show you what it looks like when you don't evolve? Okay. All right. I love you. I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Well, later on today. Okay. And we will talk some more. Yes. Please, hey, send me a email. I would definitely like to talk with you and discuss some things more about astrology. Okay. All right, collective. Thank you guys so much. And I've been booking readings. I'm very, very grateful for you guys. And yeah, we'll get back to it. Peace.